Hichki. Hi, Chiki. Hey, Chiki. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts, the Idiots. I am Corbin. This is Reich. I am Reich. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
It's so juicy.
And
it truly is juicy.
We also have an official Twitter account. You can follow us. Bing.
Twitter, where chickies go.
Also, thank you everybody who support us on Patreon.
We do love that.
We do
Patreon
have early access on there to all the videos.
And when things get blocked,
they go
to Patreon.
And certain tiers you can recommend stuff, which is one of these videos. Do you want to actually pronounce?
I like Hey Chickie.
Hey Chickie? But what is it actually?
Hitchk.
Hitchk?
Probably. Hitchk.
Hitchk.
It may even be Itchk.
Itch?
Or Ick. Because remember that, like, Rithik has an H in front of his name, but you don't make that sound.
Gotcha.
But something's telling me it's probably Hitchk.
Okay.
Or it could be Hick. I don't know. That one's a little mysterious to me.
No idea what it's about.
No clue.
So that's exciting. Hopefully it's good.
Yep. Let's see.
तुम टीचर क्यों बनना चाहती हो?
आपकी आवाजें सुन के बच्चे क्लास में हंसते ही रहेंगे।
I've never seen a teacher with a speech defect.
मुझे टूरेट सिंड्रोम है। ये एक न्यूरोलॉजिकल कंडीशन है जब हमारे ब्रेन में कई सारे तार एक साथ नहीं जुड़ते तो कभी-कभी शॉक देते हैं।
टीचिंग में आपको जॉब मिलना मुश्किल। किसी दूसरे प्रोफेशन में जॉब ढूंढ लीजिए।
I was born to be a teacher.
We are willing to give you a chance. St. Notker's is one of the most elite schools, but thanks to Right to Education, हमारे यहाँ 14 मुनसिपल बच्चों को एडमिशन दी गई है। ये आपकी क्लास होगी। अब एक बार सोच लो।
है तो बच्चे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या करेंगे? क्लास, एजुकेशन, 4 दीवार और 6 घंटों में सीमित नहीं है। तो आप सबको जब भी मेरी जरूरत पड़े, ये मेरा नंबर है।
मैडम, जब भी।
Wrong number.
क्या ठीक से बोलना तो सीखी। जो बात बोलती नहीं हो 40 की पहले सुनाई दे जाती है।
गलती इन बच्चों की नहीं है मैडम। यहाँ के टीचर्स और बच्चों ने इन्हें कभी एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं किया। इसलिए ये पढ़ाई कम और बगावत ज्यादा करते हैं।
They don't belong here. They never did. They never will.
They will sir.
We know him.
शायद हमने कभी कोशिश ही नहीं की that they do belong.
That was great.
You know what, Mr. Vadia? There are no bad students, only bad teachers.
Right on. Right on.
Addition, जब एक सब्सटेंस के मॉलिक्यूल्स दूसरे सब्सटेंस के मॉलिक्यूल्स के साथ अट्रैक्ट हो, क्या हुआ?
मैम, टोटल फुल टॉस गया।
Wow.
I'm 100% in.
That was a great trailer.
Great trailer. And who is she?
Yeah. I'll figure
Once again.
I think we've seen her though.
But once again, blown away. Like I said when we started reacting earlier to films for the very first time from India, and we saw a couple of films, and I said, some of the greatest acting you'll ever see is being done by people you've never known.
Also, like, great stories.
Great stories. Then the kids, everybody, this looks so believable. It reminded me, it felt a little bit like
Dead Poets Society?
Dead Poets. And one of the feelings about Dead Poets is you believe 100% that this is a real school, with these are the real students, and that's the real teacher.
Yeah.
And this felt like that.
Obviously very different.
Very different film. I don't expect it to be like that, but just that sense of, one of the draws for Dead Poets is you believe 100% that these students are really going to this school and that teacher's really teaching there. This felt like that in that trailer. I believed 100% that these students were at the school.
We saw her in black.
Okay, that's where we saw her, but we've not seen her work. We've only seen her in
Yeah,
trailer.
I don't think we've seen her work, but
But-
we saw her. She's the same girl in those blind and
Right.
She deals
She
with
was.
heavy
Here we
stuff
go
here.
again.
And then this guy, I think.
Yeah. Is he the one that was like, I guess, the principal of the school? Because we've seen him in a couple things. It's never been as a lead. He's always been. He may be one of those strong supporting
No, I
actors.
think we saw him as like a cop.
Yes, we did. In fact, I think he's the head cop in Sacred Games. That
Is that what it is?
is Sartaj's boss.
It might. Yes, it's Sacred Games.
Yeah.
You're right. That's exactly what it is. Because he's very familiar.
Very familiar. Yep.
But that
Looks so
the
good.
subject matter of this film. I mean, you don't put somebody in the States with Tourette's in a starring role. They just don't do it.
Mm-hmm. I can't even think of a film here, not that they don't exist, but in my immediate recollections, I can't think of a film that covers someone with Tourette's as the lead. Can you?
Supporting stuff, but it's never in like a.
No, and I have a feeling the story isn't about a woman with Tourette's.
No.
The story's about those kids.
Yeah.
And the Tourette's is part of her personal challenge that we will empathize with her, and it is supposed to break the stereotypes.
This is also similar to
Can't wait.
that one with the teacher and the writing. The kids, they were in the inner city school. And Freedom Riders, is that what it was called?
Yes.
Remember that one?
I do remember that one. Yes.
It was almost...
It was very good, too. Freedom Riders was very good.
Yeah, and it was almost similar in terms of they wanted to write these kids off.
Yep.
And all that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
so I'm wondering if there's any connection there.
Yep.
But it was...
And I'm guessing the word is hiccup in Hindi.
Hiccup?
Yeah, that word is probably the
Means hiccup.
And I don't remember it verbatim, but that slogan of sometimes life has hiccups, that's just absolutely brilliant. That's just really great.
Yeah. But the line in it that was... Or not the line, but the part in it where they started making fun of her speech, but then she went right back to defending them and saying...
And I will cry in the film, I'm sure, because I started getting the feels when she's standing there and she's trying to stop her head from that. Just the thought, I'm getting emotional. The thought of anybody dealing with something like that, whether it's Tourette's or anything, I could go down the list, who wishes it would stop because society makes fun of them. That's really hard for me to stomach. You know. This is just to know that, because that's true. Like, this is mind-boggling to me, what I'm about to tell you, if you didn't know this. But here I go with my brain again. Us. She stars in Us. She's the star of Us.
Oh, the main girl?
Yeah, you're having a brain fart too.
Hold on.
Everybody's screaming at us right
It's
now. Oscar-winning, gorgeous, one of my favorite actors, and my brain is only thinking Nawazin Siddiqui, right? Thank you, Lupita Nyong'o. Do you know that Lupita, when she was a little girl, this is so sad to me because this is one of the most beautiful attributes of this woman. She wanted her skin lighter. She wished and prayed to God. This is from her own lips. She wished and prayed to God that her skin was lighter because she thought that dark skin was ugly. Lupita, who I think is one of the most beautiful women on earth. When she was a little girl, couldn't celebrate and recognize how she'd been made with that gorgeousness of her skin. And people who have to, I mean, that's not even a fair comparison. Anybody who has to deal with that is just hats off. And it touches me deeply. I can't wait to watch this.
Also, do you actually believe there's no bad students? I believe.
I 100% believe.
I believe there are bad students.
I 100% believe that it's like saying, do you believe there's bad people? Yes, of course. There are bad people. And there's nothing you can do to change them. They just are evil. But I believe with that sentiment, I believe that there are huge numbers of students who've been written off as bad students. You're an example of that. When you are a 100% example of that. There would be teachers to this day who had you as a student who said, "Oh, Corbin was a terror in my class. He was the worst student I ever had." And that is not your fault.
Proud of it.
I mean, it would be in many respects. It was because you were rebellious and you didn't care. But many teachers lose sight of why they began teaching in the first place, and they get lost in the doldrums and the bureaucracy and the politics of what they have to do, and they miss the connection with the kid. And therein lies the problem, because they miss the connection with the kid and they just expect the kid to do the work and get the grades. They wind up not getting the grades because there's no personal connection with the teacher.
It's true.
Yeah, so I agree with the sentiment, but not 100% across the board, because there are some students you'll never reach, because no matter what you do, they're going to be bad. Just like sociopaths, no matter what you do, no matter how much love you give them, no matter what you try to do to rehabilitate them, they're going to be Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
They're gonna be what they are because they're just inherently evil.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to
Well,
see
let
this.
us know how this film is. I hope it's good.
I really do.
It looks great.
Looks great.